Hello, my name is Korah and I'm standing here at Kerala's Wayanad district. It has been a terrible day today for not just Wayanad, not just for the state of Kerala, but for people across the country who woke up to the shock and disturbed news of three major landslides that hit three different areas in Wayanad district. Initially in the morning, the death toll was just three or four, and right now, as I'm speaking to you, the death toll has crossed over 120%. And this is not the final number because the official numbers will keep going up. Every single person that I speak to here and Wayanad, every single person, be it in a bakery, be it in Dr. Raksha, be it in any shop or in a restaurant, everybody, all that they can say is all they can talk about is the three landslides which led to the death of more than 100 people. Now, for the viewers who are joining me right now, I will take you through what a sequence of events. It was during the early hours of Tuesday, right, 30th, that three landslides hit the Wayanad district, and the three main areas which were basically affected were the Indaka area, the Sural Malay, and the Mepare areas in Wayanad. And let me just give you a topographical picture of Wayanad district. Now, Wayanad is a hilly terrain in North Kerala, which is surrounded by tea estates. Now, initially, most of this incident happened. First incident of landslide took place around 2 a.m. On the early hours of July 30th, which is Tuesday. And then the second landslide took place around 4 a.m. Now, it has been raining heavily since the last 24 hours. It is drizzling right now, but the rain has not stopped. We reached here, and I saw it, I was just coming from Bangalore to, I mean, imagine this, no other, from Kerala, from other districts of Kerala to reach Wayanad, it is very difficult as most roads were inundated, especially the Tamarassery which connects the Wayanad district with Calicut. Most of the roads were blocked, I mean, inundated. And so last night, I mean, in the early hours of Tuesday, the first landslide took place around 2 a.m. So we spoke to a lot of people. We have been hearing reports about the survivors talking about what happened there. Most of them are sleeping, and that is a very tragic part. When these people, when the workers or when the workers, CSA workers who went to sleep on the night of Monday, they little they know that they would not be not be alive to see the next day. So this incident happened when it happened around 2 a.m. Most of them were sleeping, and the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, when he spoke today, had given a brief about the details that's happening. Around 3,000 people have been moved to over 45 relief camps in and around Wayanad continuously. And even as I'm speaking, rescue operations are going on in various places. Or in various parts of the Wayanad district. As I'm speaking, I can see ambulances going past. Most of the patients, most of the people who are injured are getting treated at the RIMS hospital, which is the Wayanad Institute of Medical Science, a few kilometers away. And the Mepadi hospital, which is around 50 kilometers from where I am. I will be going to these relief camps. I will be visiting the hospitals to find out what is happening. But one thing is that the weather. I spoke to some of the reporters here and as well as some of the officials who told me that relief operations will not be stopping anytime. But the thing is that because of the weather conditions, it is still raining. It is not easy to go ahead with the relief operations and the rescue operations. But despite that, with the support of the Indian Air Force, the Indian Navy, as well as the NDRF and the police officials and fire and rescue officials. We saw that a lot of survivors were recovered from under the rubble, from under broken houses, and being shifted to hospitals and relief camps across Wayanad district. Now, it's not just Wayanad, even the bordering districts of Calicut and Malappuram have opened relief camps as well as in the a lot of the injured people are being taken to hospitals in Nilambur, as well, which is in the nearby district of Malappuram. Uh, Imagine a lot of bodies have not yet been identified. Although we know that there is a number of 120 people who are confirmed dead, only around 30 to 40 people have been identified as per the official numbers given by TC Stephen Vijayan at this evening. So we are so a lot of people are still scrambling to the hospitals and relief camps to see if they can, if their loved ones are there. Remember, Kerala has witnessed terrible floods in 2018 and 2019, but according to the people, so this is perhaps one of the most devastating tragedies that the state has seen in recent times. And everybody, the entire state machinery has come out, is out there on the ground, trying to rescue the people who are still trapped. Because at this moment, time is everything. Like if I can safely say that this is a race against time, because hundreds of people are still missing. We don't know whether they are dead. We don't know whether they're alive yet. That's the same question that the families are still asking. Families are still going to hospital after hospital, to relief camps, to trying to find out whether their loved and dear ones are alive. Or I'm hoping that they would not be among the numbers that the government officials are giving out. And while it is also important to note that the neighboring states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala have come out in support of Kerala government and the relief activities. A while back, Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had announced a sum of rupees 5 crore for relief and rehabilitation work. He's also sent IAS officers and rescue officials here. But it has to be said that with the rains and unfavorable weather conditions, rescue operations are it is a bit of a challenge, but officials are doing everything. In fact, earlier this day, when the when the incident when the news about the tragedy started coming in, the Kerala government has sent in five of their state cabinet ministers onto the ground to oversee the relief activities, the rescue operations. That it just shows that the government is looking new. Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan is looking at the rescue operations from headquarters into London. But it's not just the ruling party; it's also the opposition leaders, leaders of region, everybody together. Everybody is, uh, you know, uh, everybody is in this. As Kerala has shown that every time a tragedy occurs, regardless of the belief, regardless of all the differences that they have, the state always manages to come out and help in times of need. And this is also seen this morning here in Wayanad, because initially when the landslide happened, a big part of a road that is connecting to Mundakai was cut off because of the landslide, making it very difficult for the rescue officials as well as for other forces to reach there and take part in the rescue operation. At that moment, it was the resident, it was the local residents, the people of Mundakai who came out to rescue the people. And like always, it is like today what I witnessed while I was coming from traveling from Bandipur to uh, to Kerala was that when we entered the Kerala border, it was not just the police, it was also the locals who were assisting the KSRTC bus officials to like navigate, not just KSRTC and the vehicles coming up, warning them about the water logging has in the upcoming areas, telling them, warning them as to how to drive around these roads, where to drive, which routes to take. So it's not just officials, but uh, everybody is out on the street. Everybody who can in different ways, volunteers, civic activists, everybody is out on the streets. But the thing is, hundreds are still trapped under the rubble, under the huge rocks caused by the landslide. It is a race against time, like I was saying before. I will be visiting in coming days. I will be today, tonight, as well as in the coming days. I will try and visit the relief camps. I will try and visit the places uh, where the incident took place, where the landslide took place. I will bring you what is from the ground. So stay tuned to the next minute. I will come back with more updates. Thank you.